said, no, we don't.
All right, and we are live.
Ooh, nice.
Now to actually grab the deck I'm using.
On my first mulligan.
Hiding things. I've got too many screens.
Understandable. There was a point where I had 5 monitors attached to my PC.
Figures it was the bottom of the bag.
That's how it always goes.
Going down to 6.
Yeah, same for me.
Down to 6, you say, huh?
Oh, you mull very aggressively with the stack.
I figure as much. If it doesn't have 4 pieces of free counter spells, then it's not worth keeping, right?
Actually, no, it's not even counterspells. It's you're looking for tutors and your necrodominances, your necropotences, that stuff.
Any way to get life as a resource ad nauseum.
Yes,
Turbo
exactly.
that as fast as possible. Get it done. I do not run ad nauseum in my deck.
I have ad nos, but not Thoracle.
I definitely have Thoracle.
Alright, let's put my boy in here.
Going to 5.
Yeah, I will be as well.
It's tempting. I think I'll go with it. This is fine. I'm keeping a 7.
Figures it's the Grixis players doing the most mulligans.
Right? 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can look at all 7 and put 2 back.
No, I know. I'm trying to think of
Okay,
what I want to
sorry.
keep. Don't keep that.
Good. Check. Yes.
I'll keep it.
We can keep that.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a minute.
No, we got keepable hands.
Alright, everybody is all...
If we're ready to rock and roll, I'm ready.
Alright.
Yep.
Just to give a preface at the beginning of the stream here, everybody wants to introduce who they are and what they are playing for this first game.
So I am Dish, and I'm playing the Master Transcendent.
I'm Data or Chase. I am playing Inala, Archmage Ritualist. This is Grixis Turbo Wizards.
I'm Robert, R2 Alpha. I'll be playing Roxai. Grixis looking to ad nos go fast.
And y'all know me, I'm John, also known as the Oracle, and this is Aloro the Eternal Toast. This is Life is a Misery. We're gonna be super life gain, control, do the shenanigans. It's gonna be great.
Well, I guess I should say what my deck does then. I'm here to slow people down and hopefully have fun with food chain.
Yay!
Alright. I will kick us off then.
Do it.
I'm last. Boo!
Alright. So I will draw the turn.
You wait till I draw that land tax, then it's gonna pay off, boys.
I'll unaggressive stadium and pass.
Ready? Draw, play an island and a lotus petal, and pass.
Force of negation. Ugh!
I'll cast a Roger. Mana Confluence. And I will pass.
My upkeep, I gain 2 life. Draw a card. Play Caves of Koilos, and pass.
Alright, untap upkeep. Draw. Rejuvenating Springs. And pass.
Beginning of your end step for blue and a black, I would like to attempt a Limdal's Vault. Any responses
Pass.
to LDV? Okay. John? Fish?
In response to that, I'm going to demonic consultation.
Ooh,
Okay.
spicy.
Naming food chain. Reveal the top 6: Arcane, Pact of Negation, Court of Calling, Flare of Malice, Underground Sea, and Mystical Tutor. Those are exiled. So now we'll go for food chain.
That would have been so funny if it was that
Come
next card off the top.
Be soon.
Keep digging, baby. Keep digging. There it is.
Bottom of the deck,
Didn't
nah.
Didn't get any of the good stuff. but-
Yeah. I see Douthie out.
Yeah, Dalthy's gone.
get that outta
here. Some other
Get that Dothy out of here.
Classes Oracle's gone, and my Tainted Pack is gone.
Dothy,
Okay,
hardly
so
know
now-
ye.
It's on to me for LDV. 5. Put those aside.
That's a very nice demonic consultation you got there.
Thank you. I bought that from Chase.
Chase, I'm excited to see that white border culling the week, I assume, is in here.
It is.
Robert, did you get any modern, it's not modern, Mystery Booster 2? Did you buy any of that?
I did buy like a handful of packs.
Any good luck with anything? Anything cool in like the retro, or not the retro, the future frame or white border?
I got a Flusterstorm that I have in this deck. And I got this snow-covered forest, and I pulled a Dothy out of it too.
Oh, sick. Very cool.
Happy with that.
I really do hope that as a festival of a box goes back up for sale again. I think I want to buy another box of it.
It's
Yeah, I'm
cool.
waiting for my LGS. Is supposed to get some more packs, and I'm gonna definitely get some more.
Turn finally passes to me. I'll untap upkeep.
So I wonder where they're grabbing
Draw.
it from, because it's only in conventions right now.
I have no idea.
Island and pass.
But I really,
Untap, upkeep, draw.
yeah, I really wanted to go back up for sale again as a Festival of a Box. I think I'm on the team if I want to buy another box of it.
Phyrexian Tower and land for turn. I'm going to tap my Mana Confluence, lose one. Cast a Culling the Weak.
Hey,
Alright.
speaking of,
Speaking of calling the week.
I'm going to sack Roger.
Okay.
If that's good, I'm going to tap my Phyrexian Tower, use that 4 mana to cast a Dark Patrician.
I'm good.
Fine by me.
Wait a minute. Well, I don't have Spell Mastery on that. Never mind. I mean, I'm still going to do the tutor, but it doesn't do what I wanted it to do.
Wanted that to cast Adnos for you?
No, you use it to cast.
Necropotence.
It's a new card I added. Yeah, Necropotence.
Or Necrodominance, one of the
gotcha.
Yeah, it's a new card I'm playing around with. I'm still getting used to.
I'm real curious to see what you're up to because like I've heard the name of a Rogsai before, but I actually don't know what like Rogsai actually like does. So I'm real curious to kind of learn that.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass a turn there.
I would assume just Grixis-y combo stuff. So
Yeah.
in my upkeep, I gain 2 life. Draw a card.
You caused me to do so much extra work, John.
Yeah, I do. I do what now?
You caused me to do so much extra work.
Oh, because of my life gain?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I made sure I had the gain 2 button in the hamburger menu on for you.
Sea of Clouds. I've got multiple opponents, so thanks for being here. And
I've actually played
two of us.
two of them as well.
I'll pass.
2 bond lands.
Thanks for participating.
Upkeep, draw.
That's actually, you know what? Never really settled on a better name for these other than the Battle Bond lands. I'm going to start calling them the Participation Awards.
I'm gonna play a Cavern of Souls, naming Rogue.
Okay.
And pass.
Rogue, huh?
That sounds like opposite-handed to me. I'm going to play a Murkwater Pathway as land for turn. Then pay 3 and cast a Frantic Search. Response is to Frantic Search. Okay. Draw 2, discard up to 2. Discard straight 2. Okay.
Ooh, I'm starting to get cold.
Discard an offer you can't refuse and a Dualcaster Mage. And then untap minions. And I'll pass there.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'm just gonna tap for 2. I'm gonna replay Roger and pass a turn.
Roger's the most interesting way I've heard that commander pronounced.
Oh, everybody, yeah, they call it Roger.
Upkeep.
It's like the nickname.
Upkeep, gain 2 life. Draw a card. Play a plains. Who's interested in having some fun?
Always interested in having fun.
All right.
What kind of fun we talking?
For 2 and a blue, I'd like to attempt show and tell.
What is that?
You can put an artifact creature chain of her land from his or her hand on the battlefield.
Yep. If it resolves, each player may put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land from their hand onto the battlefield. How that was kind of done is that if it resolves, we'll all just kind of pick something, sort of like this, and then once everybody has picked something, they all just get flipped and into play. And the items coming into play can't really be countered, so if you want this stopped, this spell would need to be countered. So any responses before show and tell?
Interesting.
Nothing from me.
The only thing that scares me is Fish getting his food chain.
Yeah. How it'll work as far as enter the battlefield triggers is it works backwards from active player, non-active player. So ETBs will resolve from Robert around to Chase to Fish and then to me, if that helps make any choices on what to put into play. But last call for responses before we start picking things.
I pass on it.
I'm fine with that.
Fish?
Good. Nope, good.
All right, then it resolves. Everybody, please, if you may, it is firstly a may, so you're allowed to not participate if you don't want to. Everybody select an artifact, an enchantment, a creature, or a land, and they are going to go right into play.
Okay.
Jace?
I'm good.
Oh, everyone's set?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
All together, gang. 3, 2, 1, reveal. So we've got ourselves Necropotence. Chase, what do you got?
Nothing.
Oh, you're doing nothing.
This is a giant pile of instants and sorceries.
Not even a... You didn't even have a land?
No.
Bummer. Fish got himself Food Chain, and I've got myself Bolus's Citadel.
That's not scary.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. What does that Bolus's Citadel actually do? I can look at my top... I've actually never gotten Bolus's Citadel down yet in this deck, so I need to actually read what it does. Oh, I pay life for spells off the top. Got it. Okay. So
Yep.
let's take a look-see here, see what we got. Ooh, isn't that interesting? All right, so 3 life to cast Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. Responses?
Yes.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Vito is Sanguine Bond on body. I'm sure y'all are aware of that. Alrighty. That's gonna be that. So I will pass afterwards.
All right. I will move to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Obviously, by the way, I know Fish and Chase, I'm sure you two are aware of this already. Robert, you are not seeing things. My cards do look scuffed on purpose.
Okay.
I'll play a Cephalid Coliseum as my land for turn. Pass it.
Alright. I will draw.
Fish has been suspiciously inactive.
Pop down and Underground Sea. And
You
untap.
you filthy control players, all of you.
Untap. Upkeep. I don't get to draw anymore.
Thanks, Necropotence.
Do I want to do this?
Do it. It'll be funny.
Yeah, it will be funny. Pay 1 life. Sack Roger again for 2 black. I want to put a Windfall on the stack.
Whew.
very nice.
I'm good on priority.
Okay.
I'm good. No responses.
I do have a response to Windfall.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm
that'd be-
going to do a black and 1 and flash in an Orcish Bowmaster.
Oh no!
Gross.
No, that's terrible.
I also have a response, which is going to be a blue for
Response.
a mystical tutor.
Sorry, which one are you responding to, Chase?
I'm responding to Orgrit Bowmasters since that is what is currently on top of the stack.
Okay. Mystical Tutor, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Robert, you're on priority for Mystical Tutor.
I pass.
Out of mana.
I pass on priority on that as well. Fish.
Fish.
I will tap one here, taking a damage, and Swansong it.
I will
Here we go.
pay
This
2
is what we're
and
here
mental
for.
misstep the Swan Song.
Yeah, cool. That resolves.
That was my hand, by the way. Okay, resolves down to Mystical Tutor.
What you grabbing?
Mystical Tutor. I am grabbing an Entomb.
And that goes on top of your library.
That goes on top of my library.
Okay. And then the Bowmasters
All right,
resolves.
Bowmasters, if that resolves, I've got work here. Arc Army here.
That's about to get a little bigger.
Yeah, it is, and I can't wait.
I mean, I assume y'all actually have pretty low hands. I think, what, is anybody higher than 5?
I'm at 0.
I have 4. I did have Op Agent in hand, so
Nice.
and Eternal Witness. So
All right, so are we resolving the Windfall then?
yeah,
All right. Windfall it is. So I am discarding 5, so that's going to be the number for Windfall. I am discarding a Verity Circle, Council's Judgment, Angel of Destiny, Teferi, Master of Time, and a Mirror Weave.
got Op Agent, Sir Conrad, Eternal Witness, and Culling Ritual.
I have nothing in hand.
I got a Wish Claw, a Mental Misstep, and a Praetor's Grasp. So we all draw 5.
Correct.
2,
And I think that'll
3,
be
4.
I think that'll
5.
be 15 Bowmaster triggers. Right, because Bowmaster goes off of cards drawn except the first one in a draw step. So since me, Chase, and Robert each drew 5, that would be 15.
Yeah, so I'm going to 3 of those are going to kill Vito,
That makes sense.
and then there'll be 12 left. I'm going to send 6 at Chase and 6 at Robert.
All right.
I lived!
All right. So stack clear.
I believe
Yep.
so, yep.
All right. I'm gonna put this Balin's Tomb down, land for turn, and then I'm gonna put 7 into Necropotence.
Is that
2, 3, 4, 5,
is that
6, 7.
ancient tomb as the
It's Ancient Tomb.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So I will set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards aside. I would like to move to my end step. Any responses on the triggers?
Not from me.
All right, I'll take a look.
I think you can't really stop that anyways.
It's triggers, so I think you can respond to it, is my understanding.
You can respond to it.
By my understanding with Necropotence is that like once the cards are set there, the delayed trigger to go to your hand is kind of tied to the cards, not Necropotence. So it's kind of what it's part of the aspect that makes it really good. It's kind of like
5.
guaranteed cards in hand. I suppose a decent response would be like try to fill somebody else's hand so that's more cards you have to discard, maybe?
Yeah, you can't really. We could respond to the activated trigger. I don't believe we can really respond to the
Cards going
putting
in
them
hand.
into hand because that's not a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not draws. They are
Yeah, just
your
puts.
X. Yeah.
Precisely.
I'm exiling a City of Brass, Imperial Seal, Necrodominance, and Adnaz. Are all getting exiled, and I will pass the turn.
How very interesting. Alright, upkeep, gain some life. Draw a card. Let's start with a Tarnished Citadel. It either makes colorless or 1 mana of any color, but it deals 3 damage to me.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's very cool. But it taps for colorless and then doesn't do like the City of Brass thing that just always pings you regardless. It's very, very neat. And I got it in Mystery Booster, and I'm giving it a whirl.
Yeah, it is actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's super cool. I would use Caves of Koilos for Soul Ring.
Gorgeous.
Just a couple turns late to the party, but that's quite alright.
Ramp is ramp.
Yep, ramp is ramp. You got it. And then I will use. This is probably a mistake, but that's quite all right. I'll use a white to play Mother of Runes. Mom.
Doesn't bother me.
I mean, I pass on it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I assume no one really cares about Mom that much. I will pass after that.
Hope you draw.
I mean, the thing is, I expect her to get absolutely blasted by an orc, so I guess we'll find out.
I guess we will. I don't know, those Life is a Resource decks over there.
That's not my plan.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine
What about
winning
Marsh Flats?
winning off of Orcish Bowmasters?
It happens in cEDH.
It does.
All the
It
time.
Yeah. I just recently cut Bowman out of this deck because it starts every time a Bowmaster goes down, it becomes a war. Like it starts like a cold war of people stealing and pinging other Bowmasters. It's just ridiculous.
Oh dang, did I exile my... I must have exiled the card I was actually looking for here.
You've exiled a decent chunk so far. I know you hit a few tutors.
It's fine. I'll get a breeding pool in too. Untapped. That was ugly. Think I would like to demonic tutor.
Okay.
All good. I mean, I'm sure most of you.
I think
know
that's game.
You think that's game?
Unless we have two, unless there's counter magic on board, that's
Three mana for an Eternal Scourge.
Yep. I can't do anything about it.
Oh yeah, that's the artifact version of Squee.
Or just the Eldrazi version. It's not even an artifact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Eldrazi. That's right.
So I can tell about the loop if it resolves. The loop goes, I exile him infinite times, get infinite mana, and then I cast my commander infinite times, giving you guys infinite rads. And then I pass the turn, and you mill your decks.
Yep.
After your draw step. Which, I mean, I guess you could possibly win on your draw.
I'm too far out for that, unfortunately.
I also have a Force of Will in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Stormdrake.
Yeah, I don't got anything.
Yep. No, I don't play counters, so That'll do it.
That'll do it. Good game.
Our viewer Kobe Grumbean just said my brain just infinitely grew. All right, yep,
That's the first win I've had in a long time with this, and that felt really good.
that's that.
I didn't
I
even have to
mystical
use that.
tutored for Entomb, and then I drew the Wanderwine Prophets.
Oh,
that
which
a
is
good
not
thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing.
That's
right?
a bad thing. Yeah.
don't want the Wonder Wine in hand, huh?
No,
That was
I wanted to
also
use
a-
Entomb to put it in the bin.
I was just kind of running empty. I'm afraid the remainder of my hand was lands, and then my top card off of Citadel was also a land.
Yeah. Because then a Shallow Grave would have put me in a pretty sweet spot there.
I had Thassus and Demonic Consultation in hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were like ready.
Yeah. I actually have both of those and Breach in hand.
I'll come get it in a little while.
Nice.
All right,
Reach in hand is always good.
we running for game 2, right?
I'm down.
I'm down to shuffle up again.
Yeah, I'm good. These go fast. I like
Yeah.
fast games.
Is everybody sticking with the same, or anybody switching up?
Nope.
Should I switch up Storm? Should I try Storm out? I'll do one more of the Master, and if time permits, I'll switch it one over to Storm.
Yeah,
Storm's very fringe CDH, kind of like your commander is.
I'll stick with Aloro. I kind of didn't really.
I should have. I did not. I reset all the commanders as well.
That's all good because we didn't know who was gonna be switching out or whatever.
Yeah. I've got one CDH deck.
Behold, one trick pony.
I mean,
I
One
wouldn't
trick
call,
pony that has about 37,000 tricks in it.
yeah, I wouldn't call it all a one-trick pony.
I kind of want to put Magda back together.
5 steps.
Magda was something that I was interested in building as well.
I had it. I ran it for a minute, and Bowmaster and Oppo Agents made me stop playing it. But ever since the bans, I think it's a really good deck. It's even better now. I got a 10 that time.
Oh,
I got a 6.
Yeah, let's see if I can't get some of these lands off the top again. The Bolus' Citadel draw after the show and tell was quite fortunate. I don't know. Well, I guess it really wouldn't have mattered. Maybe my show and tell should have been Angel of Destiny, but I just sort of figured there was going to be more value to be had with Bolus' Citadel.
yeah. The only problem is that, like, Fish did have Blue Chain in hand.
Yeah, I knew that.
7.
Again, I know show and tell is probably a wrong choice to have in here, but I just can't get myself to cut it.
No, it's a fun card.
Like, honestly, in that situation, I mean, that's potential that you put the Bolus Citadel down, that you win from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's not really a deck built around the idea of Bolus' Citadel, but it's nice to have in here. I am doing the... I'm taking the...
Yeah, but you top Aetherflux off of that, and things get nutty. Things get really nutty.
Yeah, it can. It just, unfortunately, sometimes you just hit the lands, and nothing really you can do about that.
I am on one mulligan.
Yeah, I'm taking the...
I'm on my second 7.
I'm also taking Mulligan. Fish and John, could you quickly roll for high so I can...
I was 6. I did not.
I rolled a 7.
So it looks like it's
All right.
Roxai.
That put Roxai at the front.
That's actually terrifying.
That is horrifying. Um,
But it would be fun.
be fast.
We'll see.
It
Then
can
we'll
be
go down to
fast,
6.
right?
It can. Going to 6.
I mean, Rogsai can still theoretically turn 0. I think.
All right, I'm gonna keep the 7.
I think the fastest I can theoretically present a win is turn 2 or 3.
Oh, I've won on seat 1, turn 1 plenty of times.
I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I will be right back.
But you kind of almost have to have the. You kind of got to have the nuts.
Yeah.
And they get a really good ad nos.
Nice to me. You know what? We'll keep this.
I'm going to 5. Yeah, also I misplayed my Dark Patrician last game. I made.
Yeah.
Come on, can I get some dang lands? Going down to 5.
All right, I'm back.
As far as I normally go.
We're all juiced up with a bowl of mac and cheese.
Hell yeah. I have a burrito.
Yeah, Popeyes.
Nice.
I'm jealous.
Not eating anything good tonight, Robert?
No, I've been trying to get on. I've been doing the keto thing, so I just ate some leftover chicken.
Neat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It hurts so bad when I shut
It's just the being unsure what the protein was for me.
Yeah, that's the scary part. No, it was some leftover chicken.
Was it chicken? Was it turkey? Was it some really, really flavorless pork?
Yes.
Welcome to tonight's episode of What's That Protein?
What's that protein?
What's that protein? You slather enough barbecue sauce, it doesn't matter.
I want to go one more hand.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm about to. We're going to 4.
Y'all are nuts.
Oh no, that's gracious cEDH, baby.
Yeah.
Grip it and rip it, my dudes. Grip it and rip it.
I can be Anala, like if I get the right 4, I can be relatively comfortable down there.
The problem is if I don't mulligan, if I just keep okay hands, I'll just spend the next 6 turns just drawing and passing.
Yeah.
Aloro is okay with this plan.
I have nearly won games where I've done 8 turns of land pass with Anala.
Because you know what it is? People still go off of pity points, right? If you sit there and do nothing, no one will bother you.
I don't. I would if
Well,
if
there were
I
bigger.
If I didn't have a
There were bigger
16,
problems.
16 was going straight at his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Don't
game,
want
the bigger problem was the fact that there were 2 mesmeric orbs on board.
Yeah, that was crazy.
People were not paying attention to me at all. It was like, what is he doing? It's like, nothing. Well, and also I was playing with strangers, so the psyop of, man, if I've cast Anala, I've fucked up, worked. It's my secret sauce. There's telegraph a really bad hand state by casting Anala.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Yeah. No, really. Like, It worked both games at Bronzathon. I was like, yeah, my game plan is go fast, spell seeker. If I cast Anala, I messed up somewhere along the chain. Both games cast, and I was like, man, you messed up. I was like, yeah, and they just kind of left me alone.
All right, I'm keeping.
It's really funny.
We're all good.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
Game 2. Here we go.
All right. Draw. Play Roger. Badlands. Pass.
Oh, game 2. Draw. Basic Island. Say go.
It's the turn. There we go.
Pluto Delta. Cracking. An underground sea. It's gonna be in the bottom part. Ways is. Oh no, it's right there. I'll shuffle that in a second. I'm gonna tap that for a blue for Mr. Cremora.
Rose.
If that resolves, I will pass the turn.
Yep. I will draw. Bloodstain Mire. One is going into that for a Badlands, and that's going to be my turn.
Untap. Okay. Draw.
Oh, I don't know about that one. It seems pretty bad.
Marsh Flats.
Ha. A joke that has never been made in Magic before.
Nope.
Marsh Flats. I'm just gonna pass the
Rand.
turn.
Oh, sorry, pass. So you're doing it just to Marsh Flats and pass?
Yep. Marsh Flats and pass.
Got it. Okay. Got it. All right. We're on track now. All right. Gain some life. Draw a card. Basic Plains. And go.
Tap, upkeep. Yep, we're paying for it. Draw. I will Bloodstain Mire and pass the turn.
Alrighty. I would untap, but
Still not from Disney.
draw.
Sorry.
Will dock in a Watery Grave and say go.
All right. On your end step, I'm gonna go fetch a Surveil land if that's good.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
I refuse to feed the fish.
Yeah. We're doing a pretty good job.
Oh, sorry to be a disappointment.
You haven't fed the fish yet. Are you going to?
All right. Surveil trigger. That can. Let's go ahead and put that in the bin. Pact negation. All right. Good to go to my turn.
Yep.
All right. Untap. I'll keep draw. City of Traders. I'm going to tap to float one. I am going to feed the fish for Wishclaw.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
You get your draw.
I think so. Yeah, I saw him draw his card.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and crack the Wishclaw. Who wants it?
I would love it.
You would love it.
Yeah.
Think you're the person I'm supposed to give it to.
Yay!
Unless somebody can give me a better offer.
I'm not doing instance and sorcery combo shenanigans.
No, I'm sorry. I was muted, and I need to talk. You do not give that to Anala.
Yeah, that was the only reason is I don't want to give it to him. But
I would give it to John, and not
Come
me,
back.
and not Chase.
Yeah, don't give it to me.
well, you're supposed to give it to the person behind you, but you guys also playing Grixis, so I didn't think it. I was just like, but I shouldn't give it to him.
I'll do some dumb Esper stuff.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to.
I mean, you can always give it to me.
I'll give it to you, John.
Yay!
I think that's
Somebody
the
ever
card.
gives me Wishclaw talismans.
I cast it quite frequently too.
I know.
That's a card I'm gonna put in hand, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
I actually don't remember what Wishclaw Talisman does.
It's an
Tutor.
artifact. You pay 1, tap it, tutor it, give it to someone else. But it has 3 charges. I just used a charge. If you use it, you'll use a charge, and then someone else will get to use it.
Oh, okay. And it's a mana to use.
Yeah, one.
Yep.
You have to pay 1 to tap it.
Did you use a mana to tap it? Where did you get your?
Yes.
I used my floating from City of Traders.
Okay. I guess let me grab my Infinite tokens.
What do you think, by the way?
It's good.
While you're at your end step, I'm gonna crack my Bloodstainmire. Actually, no, I'm not. I was trying to shortcut. We don't do that in cEDH. Are we passing?
Yes, I am passing after that.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know if we were waiting on that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're
Well,
good. I was just grabbing my
you-
Infinite tokens.
That's why I always keep mine within arm's reach.
Okay, so it is my turn then, proper?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Gain some life. Draw a card. That has not done me very good. Basic swamp. Can I only activate the Wish Claw on my turn, or can I?
Mhm.
Oh, it can only
Your
do
turn
Yeah,
only.
It's at sorcery speed.
sorcery speed. Okay, that makes sense.
Interesting. It doesn't. The text on the card does not say sorcery speed. It just says only during your turn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that just. I guess that makes sense, more or less.
Thought it was sorcery speed. My bad.
Trying to think, what would?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can activate it instant speed if it's your turn.
Interesting.
There's just no. There's no clarifying verbiage about that sentence.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Like I can
There's
only
no
assume
oracle text
that's
for it.
I'm trying.
the rulings text is only about counters and
Interesting.
people leaving the game.
I'm in a pickle. I'm trying to remember this here. I wanna activate it, but I'm trying to figure out which of my lands I use so that I have which colors to leave up. I think I'm trying to visualize what's in the deck, and I'm drawing a blank. I think this is right. Okay. I'll use this island, and I will do and tap the Wish Claw. And I'll send it. See, like, back to you, Robert, I assume is the wrong choice because you'll just go get another piece of a combo. It's kind of there's no real correct answer, unfortunately.
I mean, I'll take it.
If you give it back to me, I will get I'll get a land with it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Robert, back to you then with it.
Okay.
Goes back to you.
Dang it.
That's usually what ends up happening when I play Wish. Like whenever Wish Clause gets played, is there's like bargaining happening. Like, oh, I'll just go get this one thing.
Yeah.
Am I just too sinister? Is that what the problem is?
I'll show it. I'll show the land.
That's an option.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna go get a land with it. I'll be completely honest.
It's just like normal demonic tutor. I don't have to show what I tutor for, right?
Nope. Right to the hand.
Goes your hand.
Very neat.
Just right up in there.
All the way up in there.
All the way up in there.
Oh, that was probably the correct answer. Darn it. John, idiot.
Did you get the wrong card?
I am going to crack my Bloodstained Mire in response to him doing this.
Yeah, good. Okay, no, this is probably
While
correct.
he's still
Okay.
looking.
Yeah, I got it. I should have not used the blue, so I could have cast a better 2-drop with the blue source, but that's okay. We'll do this one as a backup. I was thinking Ledger Shredder.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ledger Shredder would have probably been the correct answer, but we're not. We didn't get that, but that's okay.
Go, Shreddy boy.
Actually, no, that's not the land I want. Thinking about you.
All right, shuffled. Tutored a card
I
in
need
hand.
to pay the life too.
This is gonna feed the fish.
God.
I'll play Authority of the Consuls.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
draw.
Hang on.
Well, I mean, when he play, it's on cast, so no matter what I draw there, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, but I assume Chase is gonna counter it because this hard stops his combo.
Yeah. I'm gonna offer that.
Yeah.
Get you your blue.
Anybody want to stop his offer?
I unfortunately do not have anything for that.
I would need to read Authority to the Consuls. I don't think it stops.
Creatures your opponent's control enter taps. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, you gain 1 life.
That's kind of scary.
I don't think it hard stops what you're doing, Fish, because I still like if you infinite a master, I still would mill, you know? So I'd still lose my library.
think maybe I fire this off now? Sure. I'll mental misstep the offer. Paying 2 life.
So authority lands.
Yep.
All right. And then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh yeah, upkeep. I'm actually paying for Mystic Remora. I apologize. I have not drawn enough good stuff.
What did you already drew for turn though?
If we're gonna go that's fine. I just forgot about the trigger, but it's all good. I will play Tapped Overgrown Tomb and pass.
Right. So we didn't pay for the fish.
I mean, my plan was to, but forgot about the trigger, so just went to the.
I understand. Draw. Volcanic Island. 2 for Rakdos Signet. And Zig up.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play this Verdant Catacombs. Crack it. I'm gonna go fetch a land if that's cool.
Totally fine.
Let's see. Go get a Underground Sea. Oh, these new sleeves. They're so slick.
That new sleeve problem.
Yeah.
We all suffer from it.
Yeah, that killed my City of Traders. I forgot to tap it. That's fine. I'll tap for 2. I'll take that back. I'm just going to tap for red and a colorless. I'm going to dash in this Ragavan.
Oh,
Nifty.
It's the monkey.
He comes in tapped.
Ooh, he does come in tapped.
From Authority of the Consoles. And
Never mind.
I'll-
Sad monkey.
And I'll gain a life.
Sad monkey. Okay. I will then just pass the turn and step. He'll go back to hand.
Dipped in, said hello, left.
He said, "Remember me, bitches!" And then vanished into the mist.
Ragavan will remember this.
Yeah. It's like I was like, I'm gonna let that. Like, I don't really care about that. I don't really play creatures. I have like 5 creatures in this deck. Oh, I gotta play creatures. Tapped.
I know. I'll play one of my 6 creatures. I actually have 9 now, including my commander.
I play Caves of Koilos as my land, and then for 4, I'll play Vidalcan Orrery.
Oh. An order turn, comrade?
If it resolves, yeah, I can cast spells as though they had flash.
Vision.
All good for me.
I don't care.
Good. All right. I mean, I'm tapped out this turn anyway, so
Tap. Keep draw. take 2 life for breeding pool. Then I will tap this for a green. Come on now, and this for 1, and I will play a Malavent Rumble. Reveal the top 4 cards in my library. I can put a permanent card from among them in my hand. The rest into my graveyard.
All right.
And then I create an Eldrazi spawn. Calling Ritual, Flesh Duplicate, Command Tower, and a swamp. I'm gonna not very good permanents there. Kind of whiffed a little bit there. Maybe this Flesh Duplicate.
I love Noodle Neck.
Big old long boy.
So we're definitely going. Yeah, I guess actually no. I'm gonna take the Command Tower.
Smart boy.
That's my Eldrazi spawn. Then.
The spawn comes in tapped as well, by the way.
Yep, I was just gonna write. I was getting a marker to write what it is.
Yep, all good, all good. I'm talking out loud to myself for my trigger.
Spawn. E-spawn tapped. I'm gonna tap 2 for Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Pass.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw. Run out a Morphic Pool return. And psych up.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Tap for black. I'll play this Culling the Weak, sacking the Rograk. Any response on that?
Nope.
I'm gonna use 4. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Adnaz on the stack.
My hand doesn't do anything about that.
Adnaz resolve. Alrighty. I'll start Nazin. Mystical Tutor. Land. Land. Dark Rit. Time Twister. Land. Final Fortune. Defense Grid. Ristic Study. Land. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 2. Born Upon a Wind. Talisman. Land. Bergie. Demonic Intent. I think I stopped there. I'll play this Phyrexian Tower, land for turn. I'm going to tap this for a red or black. Yeah, tap that for a black. I'm going to play Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Make 3 black. I'm going to exile the Simian Spirit Guide for red. Use one of my black for a Underworld Breach.
Okay.
In response to that, I'm going to. What's the thing I need to exile right now? Dark Ritual? Pact of Negation? Because I can exile something here. Culling of the Weak worse? No, because you gotta have a creature to sacrifice.
You have to creature to sacrifice Culling Weak. Dark Grit will just make more mana here. I think it's Dark Grit.
Yeah, I'll exile the Dark Grit.
Exile the Dark Rit. Alright. I'll use... I'll use these two for a Talisman of Indulgence. I'll... Make sure I'm doing this correctly. Red, I play Ragavan. Yeah. Tap that for a red, take one. I'll play out Ragavan.
Okay.
He enters tap.
I'll use my Phyrexian Tower to sack the Ragavan to make 2 black. No, that's still... I'll use those two to cast Cabal Ritual, making me 3 black. I'll use 2 of those black to cast Roger.
Okay.
Doesn't it make you 5? You have Threshold, don't you?
You're right.
Yeah,
I do have Threshold. So Cabal Rit makes 5. I'll use 2 of them, going down to 3. Sacking the Roger.
Roger did enter tapped as well, by the way, so I'll gain another life.
That's fine. Tapped.
Yes, sack him. You can still sacrifice him or whatever. It just
Yeah, I'm gonna use 1 to cast the Culling the Reek, sacking the Roger.
Okay.
I will take the Verdant Catacombs, Marsh Flats, and City of Traders. We'll go to exile. That will make me 4. Wait a minute, 5. 2 plus 4 makes me 6 black. I'm cutting it so close right here.
I want to see you do it. This is cutting the wire here.
It is. Because I have Diabolic Intent in hand. Let's see. I use 1 mana. It doesn't matter. I use 4. I guess I should have let Roger go to graveyard. Ugh.
Ever viewer Cootie Flap is saying like he's almost gone infinite. Yeah, he's hitting real close. I think that graveyard exile is gonna be what makes or breaks if he makes it or not. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what's getting me there. Like, I use 4. Go down to 2. If I cast Roger, that gets me down here. So recast Roger.
He does enter tapped, and I gain another life.
Go down to 1. Well, I guess technically... Well, hold up. I guess Culling the Weak goes here. Yeah. So use 4 to cast Culling the Weak. That makes me 3.
You gotta exile 3 cards.
Yeah, so I'll have to exile Ragavan, Adnaz, and Pact.
Wait, are you doing Calling the Weak or Cabal Ritual? You.
Cabal Ritual. I don't have Threshold now.
Oh, okay. You said Calling the Weak earlier. I was just confirming.
Sorry, I meant Cabal.
It's all good. It's all good. Just confirming what you were saying is all. This is so much math for just a little guy.
So play Cabal. That took me down to 1. That gives me 3 mana back. Goes to 4. I'm not messing that up, right?
Nope.
All right. I think I can continue now. Because then I'll use Diabolic Intent, sacking the Roger. This goes to graveyard. Go grab a card. Yeah. Okay. Now I feel comfortable. Unless y'all have a response on the tutor.
Not currently.
Because I want to grab Lion's Eye Diamond.
Okay.
So cast the Lion's Eye Diamond. Sack it. Make the 3 black. So I'll go up to 5 black. It and all of this goes, all of my hand goes to my graveyard now.
Okay.
I'll cast Lion's Eye Diamond again. Sacking Flood Strand, Arid Mesa, Steam Vents. Sack it. Sack it. Goes back to graveyard. I'm going to make 3 red. Cast again. Sack Bergie. Wooded Foothills. Warrior's Oath. Then with one of those red, I will cast the Ragavan. Oh no, Ragavan's gone. I can't cast Ragavan. I can spend 6, all of my black, recast Rograk.
He enters tapped, and I gain a life.
Yep, I'll sack this for 3 more black. Cast a Diabolic Intent this time. Go down to 1 black. Pitching Born Upon a Wind, Daze, and Rhystic Study. This time I'm going to go find Brain Freeze.
Are you sacrificing Roger for the additional cost?
Yes, Roger is sacked.
Do we know what the storm count is?
Talisman, Underworld Breach. I've casted Rograk 3 times. That's 5. I've casted Lion's Eye Diamond additional 3 times. 6, 7, 8. Then I've done Diabolic Intent twice. 8.
10.
So we're at 10. So from there I can then cast Lion's Eye Diamond, sacking, Defense Grid, Final Fortune, Time Twister. Sack it for blue. Well, yeah, sack it for blue. This and this all goes into the graveyard. I make 3 blue. cast the Brain Freeze, target my 10, that would be 30 cards. I guess I don't have to do all of them at
You're
me.
up to 11 after casting the Lion's Eye
11.
Diamond again.
I'll do 3 copies. Mystical Tutor, Cabal Ritual, and Force of Will go into exile. I'll do 3, 6, 9, 12. I'll do 5 at me. And then the rest I'll start sending to. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna start this loop of pretty much hitting everybody with mill. So I'll mill myself for five of the Brain Freeze. So that's 5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I'll do 15 cards.
Either of you
4,
got anything
5,
to
6,
stop
7,
that, just
Nope.
to save time?
10, 11, 12.
Nope, I don't have anything.
13, 14, 15. Yeah, so then I'll just keep sitting here and hitting Brain Freezes until I mill everybody out.
Cool by me. Chase?
I mean, my thing is, can you?
Can I?
I have a lot more cards in my deck than you do.
So storm count on that one was 11. So that's
And you
gonna
use
put
5 of them for you, so you have 6 left
I'll
on
put-
this deck.
I'll put 6 over on data.
That's 18. Okay.
All right, we're
Well-
back to 0, but with an 11 storm count, I believe is where we were.
11. It'll be 12. I'm gonna cast Lion's Eye Diamond for Talisman, Arcane Signet, and Praetor's Grasp. Yeah, I'll stack it for 3 blue. Recast Brain Freeze. I'm gonna go up from 1 up to 4. Use 2, go down to 2. So I'm gonna keep netting mana as I do this.
Gotcha.
So what? That's
Okay.
12. That's 12 copies
Yeah.
of Brain
I
Freeze
see.
now.
I see how this works now. Yeah, I don't have a way to stop this.
Yeah, so it just multiplies every time I do this, and I'll just
Yeah.
keep milling
Gotcha.
myself and then milling everyone else.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because
So we should have saved the Agathas until we saw Brain Freeze go in.
Yes.
And then if anything, my backup is I could just Thassa's Oracle at that point.
Gotcha.
it's all good. All right. GG. That's another one out.
Okay.
I hate doing. I know it's something I'm still kind of get better at is doing breach lines because it gets weird.
No. You did really, really good on that line. I think it definitely, like, if Fish didn't do the stop that he did, like, that was a huge wrench in your line there.
Yeah,
Which
I kind of gotta.
I still think that hitting the Dark Writ was the correct play. I believe.
Yeah, that
I
did
think
throw
Dark
up-
Rit or waiting for the LED.
Yeah, that's the other one. Well,
Given the information we had, I feel like that was for us.
Given the information we had, yeah, but I think we can kind of like assume an LED is coming.
Well, I didn't know.
Um,
I'm learning what this deck does. You know.
Yeah, well, it's like that's LED is pretty ubiquitous among breach line decks.
That makes sense.
So yeah, I think assuming an LED because that's going to be the most efficient way of putting cards in the bin, and because without that, you were going to gas out on cards in the bin.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I needed to get to LED as soon as I can, so I could put all those cards I got off Nadnaz in the bin, so then I can keep.
yeah. So if we had stopped, so if we had waited, like I said, out the LED, then you would have just gassed out.
Yeah, the only other way it would be, and it gets even harder, is grinding station.
Yeah.
That's even worse. I hate grinding station. I hate even worse.
All right, how's everybody feeling? We running back one more or call?
Yeah, I can do one last one.
One more. All right.
Yeah, I do kind of want to try this other deck.
Yeah,
I can go down an hour.
Oh, we going down or okay?
You don't have to. I don't know where this deck is going to sit.
I still kind of want to break out Slicer. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, do it. What's that other one that's like Slicer? It's
Alexios.
Oh, I hate that card so much.
I don't have one yet.
I am going to play Storm.
The reason I hate
Yay.
Alexio is because at my local game shop, there's someone who keeps playing it, and I keep trying to tell the table, like, hey, we don't have to lose to this because it has trample, and you don't have to let the trample damage go over the top. Because whoever's attacking with it can decide how much damage is decided. So you can actually put the whole damage into whatever is blocking.
No, that's not how trample works.
I thought you get to dictate if you want the damage to go over the top or not.
No, a blocking creature only has as much toughness as it has. It can't soak up everything that a trampler has. Otherwise, trample would just never do anything.
No. But the person attacking can dictate how much damage. So you can dictate
up to what is lethal for the creature. That's how blocking works.
Maybe I misunderstood the rule. I thought that since you're not controlling Alexio, then whoever else on the table is, that they can dictate that. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but that's the way I understood.
Yes. If somebody were to put like multiple blockers in front of Alexios, then yes, you, the attacker, gets to decide how damage is distributed. However, a creature is only able to block whatever it can take that would make it lethal.
Gotcha.
So that's rule 702.19b. Controller of an attacking creature with trample first assigns combat damage to the creatures blocking it. Once all those blocking creatures are assigned lethal damage, any excess damage is assigned as the controller chooses among those blocking creatures, and the player, planeswalker, or battle the creature is attacking. When checking for lethal damage, taking into account damage already marked from creature damage abilities. So yeah, you can't really over-assign damage.
But well, maybe I'm wrong. All right. I thought when I was looking at this and looked this up and someone explained this to someone else, I thought that's how that worked. Is that you don't have to assign the damage over the top.
To be fair though, how often does that kind of specific rule interaction come up with the 4 commanders that can pass around the table?
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often.
No, there's Slicer, there's Alexios, there's Corona the False God, and the Gruul-colored Angrath. That's the ones I can think of that hop around the table, but...
Oh, sorry. Okay, what do I do?
I did reset so we could put our new commanders in.
Lovely. Thank you, fish. Ugh, my world for a mountain. Nope. Big sad.
Nah, you know what? Screw it. I've been really enjoying Sauron recently.
Go on a second 7. But it's a storm out over there.
Yeah.
The storm is so cool, dude. It's gotta be one of the coolest legendary creatures, probably of the year, I'd say.
This is actually the first time I've played against it.
I got Storm and I got the Wolverine one. Wolverine is a secret commander in my dog meat deck. which surprisingly is probably my most consistent deck that I own.
God.
I rolled a 9.
I mean, I'm not gonna keep that. I'll be going down to 6.
I rolled 8.
I rolled a 10.
7.
I like going first.
It's only so close to first I'm allowed to be.
Always just one step closer to the edge.
In the play group, I am statistically the least likely person to go first by a wide margin.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Now I can't roll dice, apparently.
Yep.
No, it's even like, does it dice, auto selectors, Skynet? Nah. Chase, I go first.
I will keep that 6.
Okay, going down to 6.
I kept my very first hand.
Okay, well, I'm still doing mulligans.
6, 7. Okay. I'll keep 6. There we go. Alright. Keeping 6.
I will keep that.
All right, we're good to go.
Yep.
All right, I will kick us off with a draw. We'll play a forest and tap that for a delighted halfling and pass.
I will draw. I will just throw in a tapped blood crypt and say go.
Right, I'll draw. I'll play this force, tap that for an Elvish Mystic. And I'll pass.
Draw a card, play Basic Mountain, tap 1, play Prying Blade. And say go.
Yeah, but you can go. I'll play a mountain. I'll tap 2 for Swiftfoot Boots. And then say go.
I will untap, draw, play a tap the Black Gate. I'm not going to pay for it, and I'll pass.
Untap, draw. Underground Stadium, land for turn. I'm going to tap for 3. I'll play this Ashnod's Altar.
Gorgeous.
If that's good, I'll pass the turn.
Good stuff. I will play a mountain. I will exile the monkey for mana. Make 2 more mana. Cast the car side of Slicer.
There he is.
Beep beep, my boys! It's cruising time. Robert, take 3.
All right. I'll take my 3, and I guess I have a Slicer now.
You'll have 3 commander damage, and Slicer will get to you when it's your turn. So how do you know how Slicer actually works? By the way, I guess I should ask you.
Yeah, I've played against it. It pretty much it hits me on my turn. I'll have control. I'll have to hit one of my other opponents with it.
Yes. So let me backpedal here. Because I hit you with the car side, he has his trigger now that to convert to his robot side. If anybody has any responses to that or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay. So now he's on robot side. And then on robot side, at each opponent's upkeep, I may untap and have Slicer go to them. So it's going to end up going to fish first, and then it kind of goes around the table. So
Oh, okay. So it goes. Oh, that's
Yes.
right. It doesn't go to me yet.
so for the sake of simplicity on things, though, to just assume that you have a Slicer on your turn unless I tell you otherwise.
Okay. Works for me.
So that'll be it for my turn, so I will pass. While he's over on each of your battlefield, as a reminder, he does have goad, and he cannot be sacrificed.
I love you. All right, so untap, upkeep. I get a slicer.
Yep. And he's also a 3. He's also a 3/4 double strike. Beat.
I'm gonna pay 3 life and play Sinker the Stupor as a land. So, Waffic Springs. I will. Yeah, now's probably the time. I'm gonna click that, leave a red open, or solve the equation. Search my library.
Jessica's will.
It's gotta be.
Jessica's
Yes,
will.
sir.
We know how it goes.
The J will.
Probably the best J will ever printed. The art on it is just beautiful.
Hey, Magic, can we copy your homework? Yeah, but don't make it too obvious. It's literally 1-to-1 Jessica's will, just with Storm on it. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know how they managed to pull that off.
I'll go to combat and swing. Slicer over at you, Chase.
All right, I take 6.
Yay! Beat.
Pass the. Oh, actually, I'm gonna move the Swiftfoot boots over to this, just to kind of protect it a little bit, and then I'll pass the turn.
All right.
Alrighty.
Puff, pass that car.
My turn. Draw a turn. We'll drop a Man Tower as land for turn. And pay 3 for my first Nazgul of the night. Rain tempts me.
Huh? What?
I'll make the Nazgul my ring bearer.
I was gonna say, what would happen if you made Slicer the ring bearer? Like, does it become the ring bearer on my side or over on Robert's?
It would stay my ring bearer until I was tempted by the ring again.
Just continues to hop around the battlefield, though.
Yes.
That's very interesting.
Because he doesn't ever leave.
Huh.
Not that I'm going to do that, because I like myself.
Yeah.
I will send Slicer over at Fish.
Return to sender.
Yep.
It's just interesting food for thought on how that works with Slicer.
And I'll pass there.
Tap. Upkeep. I have a Slicer.
Yes, you do.
Draw.
Yeah, the game just becomes, how do we deal with Slicer?
That's the neat part. You don't.
You don't.
Oh, we do. Oh, I do. I always do.
I think I'll do this. I'll tap for 1, 2, 3. Sack my Elvish Mystic to my Ashnods. To make 2 colorless, I'll use 4 of that for a 1 ring.
Okay.
Any response on the 1 ring?
Nope.
No. Nope.
Actually, just a quick question. Could I use Slicer for a quarter calling?
Yeah, you can absolutely
Yeah,
tap him.
I can't sack it, but can I tap it?
Yep.
Yeah, you can use it for Convoke.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it's one of the tricks you can use with to like stop Slicer without like burning removal on him. Is like anything that you can use to tap him down.
Interesting.
He also still has to obey like taxes and stuff like that. So like you obviously can't go swinging into somebody with propaganda.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and tap my 1 ring, draw a card, put a counter on it. I'll play this island for land for turn, and I'll go to combat. I'll swing the Slicer. I mean,
He's got a death touching Nazgul.
yeah, that's
It won't
out.
kill Slicer. He's got double strike.
Oh yeah.
That is so annoying. All right, Slicer, I'm sending it over to you, Data.
Okay. I will still throw the Nazgul in front of it, so I only take 3.
Well, he doesn't have trample.
Yeah, he doesn't have trample.
What's his power?
3.
3. So, yeah, he still kills the Nazgul on the first strike damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I take 3 from double strike.
No.
It still
Right?
Yes.
No,
It just does 3 damage to the.
Yeah.
but he still
I
does.
always thought he just attacks the Nazgul twice.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's correct.
No, that's not how double strike works.
That is how double strike.
Is
works.
that how that works?
Yes, that's how that works, dude. It doesn't trample over unless it has trample.
Hang on.
A chump blocker can soak up the entirety of a double strike attacker. That's how it works. That's why it's so important in this deck to give Slicer trample, because he doesn't get through unless he has trample.
Weird. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So you can soak up all the damage with your Nazgul.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. And then after that, I will pass a turn.
All right, beep beep, back in the battlefield. Good stuff. I will play a mountain. And then I will... So Robert is protected.
That's who I'll be swinging my Slicer at.
I figured as much.
Yep.
Chase, I'm gonna give you Slicer.
Okay.
Please have 6 more commander damage. And then I will pass. Please enjoy your new car.
That's not what I wanted to see. Play a mountain as my land for turn. Do a blue here, making it uncounterable for a storm.
Yay!
Then I'm gonna move the boots over to storm.
Okay.
I will move to combat. I'm gonna swing storm at you, John, and then Slicer will go to Robert.
Alrighty.
which means no damage will be taken.
That is correct.
Teamwork.
And then I will pass the turn.
I have 3 storm damage.
Ready?
Chase, please enjoy your new car.
Sure. Thank you very much. I would like to run it into a wall.
Rather a wall than the toy box.
If I had the toy box, I would. I'm going to tap 4 for Mapco Nexus.
Oh, cool. Now he's a demon robot.
That's scary.
He's also an army.
Nice. Want to throw some counters on him? That'd be sick.
I can't do that right now,
Sad.
and I never will do that. I'm going to send Slicer over at Robert,
Okay.
and say go.
Alright.
Robert,
Untap.
please enjoy your new car.
Untap, upkeep, take 1 from the ring, and draw.
Slicer's nothing more than a cheap rental. It's passed around the board.
I'll tap, put a burn counter on, draw 2.
Yeah, you keep drawing card, baby.
I'll play.
That's what we gotta call this deck. We gotta call this deck Mono Red Hurts, but like spelled like the car rental company.
I'll play an Urza Saga, land for turn. I think I'm gonna tap for 2 green and 2 colorless. Cast a Invasion of Ikoria.
Who gets a battle?
Which also, funny enough, I think we can use to
Soak up some Slicer, yeah.
like soak up some Slicer. How about I give this over to you, Data?
Cool.
Goad unfortunately forces to face. You can't.
Oh, it has to be. Yeah, it has
It
to be
does?
face.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do my tutor if that's good.
Yeah, totally fine.
It's creature, right?
Yep.
Search your library graveyard for a non-human creature card. Yep.
Spore frog. Spore frog. A Muldrotha classic. Oh, excuse me. Anybody still hanging out in our live chat? Who's hanging out this evening, enjoying the Commander Fest? We had a few people here earlier.
Oh, nice.
Looks like there's 4 people watching,
Nice.
counting me.
Well, hello to everybody watching, lurking. We appreciate you all being here. I'm surprised Joseph didn't pop in. He would. I would.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he would have been all about a competitive night.
I'm gonna grab
Hey,
this
Psychic Frog.
Psychic Frog.
Oh boy, the lad.
Strong boy.
All
It's a
glory.
card I've been wanting to play around with.
All glory to the Hypnotoad.
I just added one to this library, actually.
I should put one in a Rami.
All right. And after that, I am good to pass the turn.
You have to slap somebody with Slicer.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to attack. I'll hit fish. I'll send over at fish.
Yep.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'll at your end step. I will do 2 mana to cast Thrill of Possibility. Discarding Planar Atlas as the additional cost, and I'll just draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Good stuff. Okay, alright. Draw. And I've got Slicey Boy. Forgotten Cave comes in tapped. I will pay 2 and equip the prying blade over to Slicer. So that gives an additional 1-0, so now he's a nice and square 4-4.
Solid.
Robert, how many cards do you have in your hand before I throw my car into your frog?
I have 5.
5. So you could make the frog a 7/7 or a
6/7.
6/7.
A 6/7.
So frog is not in range to kill.
I mean, they would if he blocked with the frog, dumping his whole hand, they would trade. Is that a thing I want to risk? Chase and Fish, what are you guys at as far as commander damage?
You hit me with Slicer, I'm dead.
Fish?
I'm at 12, so I would be at 20.
Oh no, I'd be at 20. Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep it safe. I'm going to send Slicer at Chase.
Okay. We'll take 6. 8.
On each of his 2 strikes, I will make a treasure. So I will have 2 treasures. And then I will pass turn. Fish, enjoy your shiny new car.
Thanks.
He now comes with his own crowbar.
Wish I could use that crowbar. It snatches the windshield though.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, the joke is the windows are made of crowbars.
Play a Mystic Remora.
Cool.
Good fish.
I'll move to combat and John.
Wide open.
Three lady damage here.
And Slicer.
And Slicer will go at Robert.
See here. I'm gonna discard. I'm only gonna discard 4. Put 4 +1/+1 counters, so it's a 5. 5/7. Right?
Yep.
And I will block. I'll discard a Sir Conrad, Volgavoth Terror Eater, Chord of Calling, and Stick Serenade.
Okay, blocks are declared.
Yeah, blocks are declared.
I have no blocks.
Okay.
Dang. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. So that does happen. Yeah. So I'll take 3 from Storm. And Slicer dies.
Yes.
Frog dies.
Unfortunate, but had to be done.
I'll cast Jessica's Will with Storm Count 1.
Cool beans.
Cards in hand.
1.
What else?
5.
All right, so I'll target.
Yeah, I have 4.
I'll target Chase then. So I'll go up to 10 red mana. And I'll exile the top 6. Dualcaster, Llanowar Elves, Land, Archmage.
Oh, please,
Mountain.
heroic intervention. No?
Imagine hitting Twin Flame and Dualcaster in that.
Yeah,
That'd be gross.
would have been pretty nice.
Fish's luck around here is normally he hits heroic intervention.
Yep. That's pretty normal, and I can't really cast any of these spells because I don't have any green mana.
And no targets for Dualcaster Mage either.
You still could just cast it.
Yeah. It's an anti-slicer body. At least you summon
That's
them.
where this deck goes. Fizzles a little bit is when I don't get good stuff. 10, go down to 7, or can I find the 7? Oh, good lord, Chase, figure yourself out. Dualcaster Mage. Yeah, the rest of that will fizzle. And I'll pass the turn.
Those other cards are still in exile, right?
Yep. Sorry.
Already? It's 4. Draw. Swamp for turn. I'm going to tap the swamp and the black gate for Cabal Ritual, adding 3 black. You
I
respond?
pass. Nope, I pass.
All good.
And then black, red, blue added, and I'll move to cast my commander.
The lad.
The Mad Lad.
Big old boy. That's what he is. We good?
Yeah.
All right. I'll pass there.
Untap. Upkeep. Take 2 off the ring. Draw. I'm gonna go ahead and tap the 1 ring. Draw 3. 2, 3.
Sauron's coming for that ring.
You got my
Right.
He wants it. It's precious.
I'm gonna tap for a black. I want to play Reanimate.
I will mass orcs onto Sauron.
What are you targeting?
Volgavoth.
Algae, yeah.
I'll respond. I'm going to use a mountain and eat my 2 treasures for red as well. And I'm going to target the Reanimate with Chef's Kiss. I gain control of the spell and make a copy of the spell and then change its targets at random, and then the targets can't be me or permanents I control.
What?
So unless anybody responds...
So first things first is there's a trigger for Mystic Remore on the stack for Reanimate.
No,
Yep.
man. Yep. I can't pay for the fish for the Chef's Kiss.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, if there's no responses for the Chef's Kiss, I'm now casting it and a copy of it, and I reselect the targets for each of those at random, which still can be the Valgavoth, but I have to make each of them reselected at random. So I need any other creatures in graveyards that it could hit.
I have a Nazgul.
I don't have anything.
I have a Sir Conrad, a Psychic Frog, and an Elvish Mystic.
Okay, so you have a total of 4 creatures in your graveyard?
I have 3.
Well,
No, 4 because of Algavoth.
the
Oh,
Val-
Volgavoth said, yeah, Volgavoth. Yeah, 4. Sorry.
Okay, so we'll just use a D6. I'll go up and down across the board here. So Nazgul will be 1, and then Robert, your creatures in your graveyard going in descending order. So I guess Mystic will be 2, Conrad will be 3,
4, 5.
4,
Okay.
5, 6 will be a reroll. Is that cool?
Cool.
Okay. So resolving what?
So that's going to resolve my reanimate, correct? Or is
Yes,
that your copy?
I'm gaining control of yours and making a copy.
Yep.
So you'll
So-
get 2 reanimates.
That is correct.
Okay.
Are you responding?
I do not have a response to that.
Okay. So this is finished resolving. Then I'm going to resolve the copy of reanimate. Again, rolling the die. Is a 6. That's a reroll. That's a 6. That's a reroll. That's a 3. So that's the
Psychic Frog.
Conrad.
No, Sir Conrad.
And then targets for the original is 3.
We'll take one when Sir Conrad comes out, right?
I rolled a 3 again, so both the copy and the original are targeting Sir Conrad.
I mean, wouldn't they have to resolve before you move on to the sorcery?
You have to choose the copies, though.
Yeah, I have to
You have
choose.
to choose the target as you cast it.
Yeah, I have to choose a target. So right now, the stack is now a reanimate copy targeting Sir Conrad, and then reanimate targeting Sir Conrad.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Could be worse.
Man, only one of those
It'd be better.
resolve?
The copy will resolve, the original will fizzle.
Okay.
Yeah, the original will fail to bind.
So then you can, you'll still have to pay 5 life and cast it if you
That's
want.
fine. Well, I don't get to cast it. It just goes into play, and I lose 5 life.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That
So-
was weird.
That was weird.
Was weird.
Chef's kiss. Do I have a Sir Conrad kicking around somewhere? Do you have one of your decks nearby that has a Sir Conrad in it? Do you have a deck nearby that has a Sir Conrad in it? One of those down there in Razkat? Any of yours that's right
Give
in
me a
your
minute, can I look?
in your vicinity. I'm gonna draw one in the meantime. You may continue with your turn. Otherwise, no, I'm all done.
Okay. I've already done that. I'm gonna have to do it this way. I'm gonna play Chrome Mox imprinting a Hoarding Brewlord.
Mystic Remorcher.
You got it.
Yay! Weird red counter spells.
If that's good, I'm gonna tap for black. Play a Dark Ritual.
Mystic Remorcher.
Go ahead. Then 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll use all of that to cast my commander.
Wonderful.
Darn, how
And-
sick would that have been if I'd gotten the Valgavoth?
That would have been gross.
I would have been a little mad. I'm kidding. Anyways, from there, I'm just going to pass the turn.
I don't have one in any decks.
No? Okay. All right. This is my Conrad then for now.
That's what I was checking.
Conrad is a 3/4?
5/4.
A 5/4? Why is he so big?
Who knows? Again, they were smoking the crack when they made Conrad.
They were smoking the crack when they made Eldraine. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they were just tripping real hard for Eldraine.
Oh, good lord. So you've got Sauron and a big...
No. I have a big Sauron.
Yeah, because he is Sauron's an army, so he's been
Sauron is an army, so I amass onto Sauron.
I see. All right.
This is my anti-slicer tech.
I don't actually...
So you don't amass a separate orc army or anything.
No.
He doesn't
Whenever
have
you amass onto an army that you control. All of my creatures are armies.
So that's why Bowmaster creates the army first and then
Correct. Then amass it onto the token. Yes.
All right, gang. Let's start with Desperate Ritual. This will turn 2 red mana into 3 red mana. No fish, please. Eat, I insist. To survive, you must eat. Eat. 3 red mana floating. Who wants to do... Well, actually, it should probably... No. Wait. All right, who wants to do some weird stuff?
I'm down for weird.
It's Wheel of Misfortune. Who knows?
You know what? That is totally fine by me.
sure.
All right, does everybody know how Wheel of Misfortune works? Or do I have...
Yes.
Yes?
that would be a Mystic or more trigger, I guess, first, right?
I cannot pay it.
Oh, yes, also I would get a star for that as well.
I just picked my number.
All right. I assume it's resolving. Anybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay, so it is now resolving. Everybody, please select a number. Highest will take that amount of damage. Everybody but the lowest will wheel. Ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal. Okay, so me and Robert each take 3 damage, and then everybody but Fish wheels, discards their hand, draw 7. Conrad, any of you guys discarding a creature will lose a life.
I'm discarding a Walking Ballista.
We're discarding a Nazgul.
Right? Is that where... Does Conrad hit everybody?
Yep. So we're
Okay.
all losing 2.
I'm discarding a Brass Squire, so I believe that's going to be a total of 3.
I need to take 2 more.
All right. Okay, so that is all done. What did I draw this turn? I drew that this turn. Did I? I don't think I played a land yet. I don't believe. Right?
I don't know.
So I had the 4 from before, I believe. Yeah. So land for turn. And I will, for 3, I'm going to put, nope, never mind. I cannot do that. All right. Dang. Yep. Nope. Can't pay to that. That's okay. 2, 3. We're so close on that.
I need to find something.
Yeah. Okay. So I will. I'll pay a red. I'll play Skirk Prospector. And then another red. I'll play Strike It Rich to make a treasure.
I'll draw a card
Yep.
off of the Strike It Rich.
All right. That's it for me. I will pass. That was fun, gang. Who had fun?
Upkeep. I'm gonna let the fish go away.
I had a great time.
Draw. All right. I'm gonna play Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. Kind of nice after drawing 700 cards.
Oh yeah, that's a good pull.
Let's see here. I will first off play a Lion's Eye Diamond. Then I will do a red +1. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Doing that wrong. Let's do a blue for a Cerulean Wisps targeting dual caster mage, I guess. Doesn't really matter. So we've got 2. I'll draw a card.
She's blue, babadi, babadai. Babadi,
I'm
dadaba.
going to tap 3 for a... Where'd it go? All right, Frantic Search. I'll draw 2. And then I'll discard Forest and a Sulphur Falls, and then untap 3 lands.
Green shiny box down there. Yes. Green.
Trying to look for however you need.
Green shiny. It's just, I'll take it.
I'm not doing anything.
It's fine. I'll take it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Then
Got whatever you
I will tap
Oh wait, nope, wrong.
for a blue and opt.
What's the next one down?
Put that at the bottom.
I'm looking. One of these has foils of legendary creatures in it.
Draw a card.
That just lands.
That would put this up to 4.
Give me a second. These are just foils.
Oh, just random foils. Okay.
Next one, maybe?
Yeah. Check it.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Nope. No. The
Um,
Bottom Horizons one.
I'm gonna hit John again for 3. Or swing 3 at John.
3
Storm.
more. Did you discard any creatures from any of your like looting or anything like that?
Nope. I
Okay.
did not.
9 storm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go with a green, a red, and a green for a metamorphose. Is that what that is? Yeah.
Metamorphose.
With a storm count of 4.
Yeah, there should be one in there.
So I will add for the first one. I'm gonna add.
Yes.
I've got
You were looking for.
all my colors here. I've got. I'm gonna do 2 green for the first one. And then I'll do 2 blue for the next one. Down to 3 more to resolve, 2 red for the next one, 2 more to resolve. We'll do 2 blue.
Wait, what was that card?
Manamorphose.
Manamorphose. Oh.
Draw a card. And then 2 red. And draw a card. That's the last one.
I love you.
I'll use a red here to gamble.
Storm, 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 storm. Also, we got a Conrad dug out, so I got a Conrad now. I was gonna borrow one off my wife, but turns out neither of us actually have Conrad in a deck,
Oh, nice.
so didn't have any nearby. So
I was just reading. You can food chain Slicer because it's an exile, not a sacrifice.
Oh. Cool.
oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, kind of interesting. I don't have food chain in this deck, but
Hey, advice taken: don't run Slicer into the master.
right.
All right. I'm going to.
Is that your hand?
Yep.
Yes.
Jeezums.
I'm going to discard the. Pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Robert, I'm going to let you pick a number 1 through 12. 1 here, 12 here.
Could just roll a d12 as well.
Yep, I just rolled a D12 in the game log. I rolled an 11.
You got Shiv and Reef. Cool.
Farewell, Shiv and Reef.
I've got a red and 1 for an Underworld Breach.
Oh no!
There. Oh, with the LED, I think we're screwed.
You are, because I have Brain Freeze in hand.
Ah.
That'll be the ball game.
Oof.
Oh, you do take life as creatures go to your graveyard.
I will only be doing it to you guys, more than likely.
Oh, you can't mill me out.
Oh, yeah, I can, technically.
You cannot mill me out.
Why not?
I don't want to keep playing the game, so I want to go play something else, so I don't really care.
I have the 2 Eldrazi Titans that put my graveyard back in.
Oh yeah. Do you have Thoracle?
No, I don't have Thoracle in here.
Yeah, his win condition is usually just mill.
Do you have Twin Flame?
I do. I have Electro Duplicate.
Dual.
But he's past combat.
Oh, I guess that's true. Meh.
I mean, he can make infinite dualcaster mages go 1 turn around and then swing out, but
He doesn't get a turn around, though.
And plus, with a dualcaster down in play, that's not infinite anymore. Dualcaster has to.
Yeah, they sack. That's right. Sorry, I'm trying to help you.
No, I don't really care. I'll just scoop to that. I still think I would win, but I will scoop to that. I'm not gonna sit here and I want to go play games.
Yeah, I think that is the end result. Yeah, you mill us out, and then Chase just has his library set up for the rest of the game.
Well, you 2 would leave, and then I Blackgate Sauron into Fish's face.
All right.
Cool.
And that is the storm.
for
gotta do the thing. Do not give
16.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that there is a way for me to get rid of some of that stuff. I mean, I could go. I mean, do I have anything?
Ooh, actually,
technically,
hey, Fish. Actually, technically, with me having Conrad, he would lose life every time the Titans would go to the graveyard, right?
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, you do actually win.
Oh, so I just target him infinitely until he dies, and then
Yeah, okay.
Okay, there we go.
I hate having lost to that damn card in two games tonight.
It is the only card holding up red at the moment is Underworld Breach.
No, not Underworld Breach. Brain Freeze.
Brain freeze.
Oh, Brain Freeze, yeah. True that.
That's the storm way it goes, y'all. But hey, gentlemen, thanks for doing some competitive. Wow, I lost the words there on what I was going for. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and playing Commander with us all this evening, everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me play.
Non-combat damage.
Yep. Chase, Fish, Robert, thank y'all for playing. All of you on the all of you on the live stream, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the games, and all of you watching back on the replay, we love and appreciate all of you. From the MTG Thoughtcast, I am John. These are our friends Fish, Chase, and Robert, and we will see you all again. We'll see you all again real soon here on the MTG Thoughtcast. Have a good night, everybody. See you all soon.